Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm here with Nina. 1-1 against Liverpool at home. First game of the season. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. Could have been better in some aspects, but overall, I think we could take more positives than negatives.
Definitely, I think we're off to a really good start. I actually found that game really entertaining, even though it was 1-1. So much happened, and we celebrated an offside goal. They celebrated an offside goal, and it was what you want from a Chelsea-Liverpool game. Opening fixture, there was a lot of hype. Of course, the whole situation with Caicedo just adds to it.
And Lavia.
And Lavia, of course, yeah, and Lavia. But watching Enzo Fernandez today just made me realise how much we need Caicedo, because I'm sure he is watching that performance today thinking, I want to be beside him playing in that Chelsea side, because it was great, and he can only get better in that aspect. But yeah, really positive. We did create chances. I think we took a little bit longer to settle into the game, but we had a lot of debuts today as well, so we expected it to be a little bit of a slower start, but we settled into the game as well. Then I think we picked up, we were creating chances. Enzo, like I said, I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. His range of passing is absolutely insane. The way he can do little no-looks and get out of tight spaces and distribute the ball into spaces where there is more space is absolutely insane. And I said this last season, he was amazing, and we didn't even maximise his strengths because he sat so deep. Imagine with Caicedo in that role, kind of in behind, Enzo pushing up further on the pitch, getting involved, feeding in wingers, Jackson over the defensive line. It's going to be absolutely unreal. So this game showed me potential. Say what you want to say.
No. I was just going to say, for me, because you were talking about Fernandez,
yeah.
I was talking to Charlie in the game, and I was going like, the guy's doing the same passes with his left foot that he'd be doing on his right foot.
Yeah.
You'd never see that from Jorginho or any other of those type of players. So it's just a complete upgrade.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Equally, Jackson as well didn't get a goal today, but his work rate is absolutely insane. He's not that striker that lingers at the top just waiting for a ball on his head or on his foot. He actually works for it, and I said that he's going to be that striker that actually feeds the wingers as well, gets our wingers goals as well. So then you've got a striker that actually complements the whole of the attack, and what more could you ask for? And the goals will come. They absolutely will come. What I was really impressed with today was those dribbles, dribbling through three of, I think he dribbled through Canate, I think he dribbled through Virgil van Dijk as well, and he stayed on his feet. He's physically very good as well. He's tall, and I'm just so excited. I think we saw some great promising stuff from him in pre-season, and he can only build with that. Yeah, you can say we played Wrexham, but then we played Newcastle as well, we played Brighton, and now we played Liverpool, and it's about consistency, because he can deliver that same type of play, and that's exactly what you need. You don't want him kind of dropping in, coming back in with another game. Consistency is all it's about, and so I am truly excited. Pochettino as well, you can kind of see how him transforming the training style has already transformed the performance on the pitch as well. We look a lot more alive, we look like we're working for it. When we go 1-0 down, we're still working. Last season our heads would have dropped and we would have just given up. We would have just taken that 1-0 defeat, tried to hold on to it and not concede another. So now I'm seeing a lot more fight as well. Some of our younger players trying to prove themselves, and we've got so much quality in our squad. Now it's truly about time and playing, and I think the reason Pochettino didn't make substitutions early in the game is because he's trying to see what this team can do, how they can play together, what he can bring out of them, and then he's going to perhaps test a different one next game.
Well, I just thought that they were all playing pretty well,
no,
so
absolutely.
you couldn't really justify taking anyone off.
Yeah, Chilwell as well, absolute praise there. Chile looks so threatening up front, and we saw a lot of our chances happen from Chile, and of course unlucky with that offside goal, but that a fully fit Chile delivers that performance every single game, and vice captain, he's got it there, the leadership, the way that he can link up, and I don't know if you noticed, but the way he celebrated Disasi's goal with him, ran straight over to him, that's true leadership, and you get it from Reece as well. So it's nice to see that our new players have those examples as well to look up to take leadership from, and it's exciting because we said a lot of our experience left, we sold a lot of it, but you can see it still in the likes of Chile, in the likes of Reece, and the likes of Thiago Silva. So I'm actually confident with our youngsters, and I couldn't help but look over at Pochettino as well on the sideline, running up and down, giving orders, shouting consistently. You didn't get that from Potter, and you didn't get that from Frank either. So you can already see what a good manager from a less experienced manager does for your players there, and they're listening. Sterling, thought was better than what we saw at pre-season, but I think at times he overplays it and he needs to just look up and make that pass. And for me, he was a little bit wasteful today with chances, but wasn't his worst game. But I think Sterling's got a lot of proving to do this season. If he wants to have that starting spot in that starting 11, he needs to work hard, because he's going to start upsetting a lot of Chelsea fans as well if he's getting thrown into that starting lineup every single game and he's delivering that. Because, you know, he's costing the development of Mudryk, for example, in that role as well. We saw him come on for 10 minutes, but that's kind of all we saw him come on last season as well. 10 minutes here, 15 there. Mudryk needs to build on actual starts and he needs to integrate himself. And, you know, we saw some great moments from him in pre-season.
He's very raw, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I saw in pre-season, sometimes there was a run that he just didn't make, or just something simple that everyone else could see but he couldn't see. But you can see the qualities there, the abilities there. Certainly a confident player as well, with a great work ethic. Just going back to what you said with Sterling, I mean, if you were Pochettino, would you give him another chance and start him again against West Ham next week?
No, I'd put him on the bench, let him have some thinking time, let him have some reflection time, and just give that opportunity to someone else, because he is, I believe, is he our highest paid player right now? He's on like high wage bills at the moment.
350 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So with that wage bill, you've got to be delivering on the pitch as well. You've got to be able to live up to that as well. And, you know, Sterling is that player that we are going to be overcritical with, because he comes with that. You know, how many Premier League titles has he won? His experience, you know, he's played under a fantastic manager, played in a good City side, so we wanted that brought in, and last season we didn't see it. So for me, the clock's ticking with Sterling. I need to see result, I need to see performance, I need to see something, and I need to see involvement and it actually building in, because it's a bit worrying when some of our less experienced youngsters are putting on a better performance than Sterling. You know, what's going on? And a lot of people said that Sterling's on a decline, but...
1 second, Nina. Give me a second. Excuse me, Todd. We met in the hotel in. Do you remember in what was the game? Salzburg. We met in the hotel. We were chatting for a bit. Do you remember?
We came from New York flight to France.
Do you mind if I get you to say like, subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV again?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, all right, Todd. You have a good one anyway, mate. He said it once. I'll take it. He said it once, didn't he? You have a good one, Todd. Boehly's Blues. Right, sorry, Nina. Apologies for that. Priorities. Hansi Viss as well, our other owner. Look, there's our other owner. Hello, Hansi. You okay? Good to see you. How we doing, boys? Look, just fucking bumping into all the owners. Unbelievable. You didn't want to say like, subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV, but you know what, Nina? It's good. Do you know why? You already fucking did it. So thank you, Todd. I love you anyway. I don't take it personally.
Getting interrupted by Todd.
Look, he's a nice bloke. He's a nice bloke. And to be fair, I guarantee he was told by someone to not say this stuff, because you remember Madrid and all that sort of stuff. So I think he's just trying to be a little bit more professional with that side.
Got a smile though. He smiled at you.
I got a smile from him. Yeah.
Best friend.
Thanks, Todd. But yeah, Nina. What were we even talking about? I don't even know what we were talking about. Sterling.
Yeah. Enough said though.
Back to it.
Enough said.
All right, let's move on then. Let's look at some of the newest signings that we've got. I think we've touched on Jackson, Disassi as well. Obviously got the goal.
Yeah.
Gusto in defence. Colwell. It's a decent looking back line.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm very confident in our defence. Of course, we know that midfield needs work, but we're on that. We are working on that. And of course, Nkunku's injury caused us a little bit of kind of worry as well. Like, why is Nkunku injured now? But we're just going to have to make do. And, you know, setbacks happen, but you've got to work with what you got. I thought Carney did a decent job today. I think he made some mistakes, but he was equally very good at kind of linking up with Chile on that left side as well. And I think we can expect some good moments. Gallagher as well. Can I give some Gallagher some praise as well?
Man of the match, surely. He was right up there, wasn't he?
He was actually really good today, and he broke up play as well, and he had some really key interceptions as well, you know, taking the ball off Mo Salah as well, never an easy job as well to stop a goal scoring opportunity. So yeah, impressive. I mean, credit is deserved where it's due. A lot of people are calling for him to be sold. Maybe we can find a place for Gallagher in rotation, but we will see. But, you know, he is unreliable. Like, we know we're not going to get the same performance.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that from this season. He's been reliable in pre-season and he's been good today. So I think we've got to take it game by game with Gallagher. But just to finish off, what's your thoughts going into the West Ham game and just the rest of the season?
Yeah, confident. confident. I think we've got a good start here. Yes, 1-1, but a lot of positives to take. And of course, Liverpool are kind of working their way up from a really poor season for them as well. So it was a good game to watch. I am confident though. I think, like I said, it's all about time. And we said trust the process last season, but no, trust the process this season, because this is where it all kick-starts. Trust the process this season, guys, because now we've got a good manager. We know which players are here. They're here for 7, 8, 9-year deals, and they're here to stay, get better, gel, work as a team. And yeah, we can only kind of go up. And I would like to see 3 points against West Ham, though. I think that really does set us a good tone for the month, and then we can beat Luton, and then we can go from there.
Love it, Nina. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
Oh, you went in for a